We will learn how to lead the way because as managers, we usually get caught with meetings, ano pa, solving problems. And we all know that true leadership is beyond that, right? True leadership is not just managing people, it's leading them, empowering them to be successful. And you can just imagine when all those became leaders are not able to process any of their experiences nung bata sila. So, dysfunctional ang leadership. So, we cannot just say, cancel na tayo isa't isa dahil yung reaction niya may not be really about you, but about the nature of their programming from a dysfunctional family. First is, bakit ba tayo disengaged? Aside from those that you have provided, I'll give you 4 to add on to what you have shared earlier. First is, you probably lack awareness on your own motivators. Extrinsic and intrinsic, and I will present that later. So do you know that when your motivators are not happening, nasa-stress ka? I'll give you one classic, easy to understand or easy to absorb and consume motivator. Eating. Ayan. Sino sa inyo ang pag pumupunta sa isang lugar, ang una nyo sinisearch ay top 10 restaurants. Yeah? Diba? And then pag kumakain kayo, sometimes in-explore nyo pa, oyster sauce, MSG. So, unlike others, makakain lang okay na. Diba? And most of the time, no, if that is your motivator, you also get stressed kapag lumalagpas na yung oras, 12:15 na, sabi last 12:15 na. Yung ganun, no? May konting stress level. So you can just imagine if you are not aware of your motivators. Nasi-stress ka lang, pero kung sinong dumaan sa harap mo, siya yung, ikaw, bakit po? Wala lang, basta na-stress ako sa'yo. Pero dahil di mo ma-identify saan galing, edi siya na lang, di ba? Okay, next is mismatched communication style. So there, dun na papasok yung kanina, na maybe we are not able to express it well, and lack of communication, lack of clarity. Baka mamaya yung isang leader is action-oriented. What if the other leader is process-oriented? And I will present that to you as an overview. So we now get to understand more when there's conflict rather than judge when there's conflict. Lack of psychological safety. You only celebrate the wins, but you don't celebrate solutions. Let's say nakamali kung may nagawa naman siyang solution. Or you don't celebrate the learnings out of the mistake. So let's connect. Teka muna, sign effect nito. Yan. So let's connect with team members regularly. Yeah? And yearn to inspire through your vision, yung legacy na i-perform nyo. And of course, challenge to foster growth, lead by example, and empower employees to take initiative. When this one is out of tune, I firmly believe everything else will be out of tune. So we sometimes use or approach our leadership carrying everything, no? Our burden. You don't pray about it, but please know that your soul needs healing. Okay, so we need to be in a community because that is your design. We need to learn as well the truth so that you can combat the lies. Diminish intelligence, drain the organization, while those who multiply it elevate everyone. Truth leadership illuminates the path for others, creating a legacy of empowerment, engagement, and purpose that transforms individuals into Radiant Multipliers.
Thank you for Ms. Toni Miranda for providing or sharing with us her personal story. The lead framework was really very applicable to me, resonates to me very well as a leader. And on my takeaway, I would have my own lead as well. I learned from the training. I also enjoyed the training. I admired the discussion and all. And also, it deepened my understanding as a leader as well. And my main takeaway is actually that performance is not equal to purpose. But if you have purpose, you will never go wrong.
Hello. First of all, thank you for the opportunity to be able to attend itong training na to. And sobrang thankful din for Miss Toni in sharing her knowledge especially dun sa lead framework na tinuro niya. Siguro may main takeaways first is syempre yung self-awareness. So sometimes kapag us as leaders, minsan we feel na ang dami na nating achievements or like for example, meron na tayong mga nagagawang maganda and sometimes nagiging na siya, blocker for growth. So ang maganda is yung sa self-awareness, nakikita mo kung nasan ka and then how you'll improve din. And then lastly, favorite kong part is yung sinabi kanina about na parang what will be remembered is your impact and hindi yung performance mo. Kasi totoo yun parang we all have deadlines, we make our projects work, ganyan. But at the end of the day, yung kung anong impact mo sa team, yun yung talaga mareremember. So again, thank you for the opportunity.
So I would like to thank you for being part of this training. Actually, the leadership talk or the leadership program by Miss Toni is very inspiring. So I believe that it actually resonates to all of us. So yung mga techniques, yung mga tinuro na mga acronyms, I think it's very applicable to everyone. For me, it's really self-assessment that will help us realize on how or what kind of leaders are we, and of course, implementing it to where we are currently right now. So again, I'd like to thank the team and Ms. Toni for the very inspiring talk and leadership discussion.
Hello, good morning. I'm Marlon from DTO Leadership. So as a new leader coming into DTO with the merger of DN and DTO, I appreciate yung mga learnings na na-discuss on the lead framework, especially yung pagkaparte-parte kasi it's easy to understand, it's easy to learn what we're lacking, to understand yung be aware of ano yung mga kailangan pa. And malaking value siya kasi as mentioned earlier, yung legacy na gusto mong iwan sa company is important kasi parang usually outside lang yung gino-goal natin for looking parang as a role model, no? For my key takeaway siguro yung awareness on yourself, awareness on your team members, and then learn to help yourself before you can help other people.